Mike Sierra 014, cross runway 16 right. Crossing runway 16 right, Mike Sierra 014. Sydney Kingsford ground, Qantas 23 Super, ready to taxi. Sydney Kingsford ground, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, ready for pushback. Qantas 23 Super, taxi to runway 16 right, contact tower when ready. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 16 right. Taxiing to runway 16 right, Qantas 23 Super, pushback approved, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Thank you, good day, Mike Sierra 014, Sydney Kingsford ground, Echo Victor Alpha 26, ready for pushback. Echo Victor Alpha 26, pushback approved, expect runway 16 right. Pushback approved, Echo Victor Alpha 26. Sydney Kingsford ground, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 16 right. Sydney Kingsford ground, Echo Victor Alpha 26, ready to taxi to runway 16 right. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, taxi to runway 16 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 right, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Echo Victor Alpha 26, taxi to runway 16 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16 right, Echo Victor Alpha 26. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, request frequency change. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please contact Sydney departure on 118.4. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, you were already instructed to change frequency. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Echo Victor Alpha 26, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. Echo Victor Alpha 26, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, hold short of runway 16 right. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Echo Victor Alpha 26. Holding short runway 16 right, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please contact Sydney departure on 118.4. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, line up and wait runway 16 right. Line up and wait runway 16 right, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Jetstar 2, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Jetstar 2. Echo Victor Alpha 26, contact Sydney departure on 118.4. Contacting Sydney departure on 118.4, Echo Victor Alpha 26. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Lufthansa 23 Super, ready for pushback. Sydney Kingsford Ground, November 553 Uniform X-Ray, ready for pushback. Sydney Kingsford Ground, Jetstar 2, request taxi to parking. Sydney Kingsford Ground, X-Ray Oscar X-Ray, ready for pushback. X-Ray Oscar X-Ray, pushback approved, expect runway 16 right. Sydney Kingsford Unicom, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy is taking off runway 16 right, departing south. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, good day. Thank you, good day, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Sierra Sierra 0777 Super, inbound on the ILS, runway 16 left. Echo Victor Alpha 26, is on right downwind runway 16 right. Sierra Sierra 0777 Super, number 1, runway 16 left, cleared for the option. Echo Victor Alpha 26, roger. Number 1, cleared for the option, runway 16 left, Sierra Sierra 0777 Super. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Lufthansa 23 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, departing straight out. Lufthansa 23 Super, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Lufthansa 23 Super. Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 455 Hotel Quebec, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. November 455 Hotel Quebec, hold short of runway 16 right. Holding short runway 16 right, November 455 Hotel Quebec. Sierra Sierra 0777 Super, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 553 Uniform X-ray, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. November 553 Uniform X-ray, hold short of runway 16 right. Holding short runway 16 right, November 553 Uniform X-ray. November 455 Hotel Quebec, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 263, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, November 455 Hotel Quebec. Qantas 263, hold short of runway 16 right. Holding short runway 16 right, Qantas 263. Lufthansa 23 Super, contact Sydney approach on 124.4. Contacting Sydney approach on 124.4, Lufthansa 23 Super. Thank you, good day, November 455 Hotel Quebec. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Qantas 263, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. Qantas 263, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Qantas 263. November 455 Hotel Quebec, contact Sydney approach on 124.4. Sydney Kingsford Tower, November 553 Uniform X-ray, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. Contacting Sydney approach on 124.4, November 455 Hotel Quebec. November 553 Uniform X-ray, hold short of runway 16 right. Holding short runway 16 right, November 553 Uniform X-ray. Sydney Kingsford Tower, Mike Tango Delta 70 Super, ready for takeoff at runway 16 right, remaining in the pattern. Mike Tango Delta 70 Super, hold short of runway 16 right. Holding short runway 16 right, Mike Tango Delta 70 Super. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Canberra Tower on 118.7. Qantas 726 Heavy, line up and wait runway 17. Canberra Tower, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy is 21 nautical miles to the northeast at 22,500 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 17. Delta Foxtrot India November Alpha, contact Canberra ground on 121.7. Thank you, Delta Foxtrot India November Alpha. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, enter left base runway 17, number 3, traffic to follow is on final. Enter left base, runway 17, behind the traffic on final, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Line up and wait runway 17, Qantas 726 Heavy. Qantas 726 Heavy, hold position. Holding position, Qantas 726 Heavy. Philippines 190, number 2, runway 17, clear to land. Number 2, clear to land, runway 17, Philippines 190. November 815 Mike Papa, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Qantas 726 Heavy, stand by. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, say intentions. Executing missed approach, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Going around, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, roger, make right traffic runway 17. Roger, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Qantas 726 Heavy, line up and wait runway 17. Line up and wait runway 17, Qantas 726 Heavy. Qantas 726 Heavy, runway 17, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, Qantas 726 Heavy. Thank you, good day, Qantas 726 Heavy. Qantas 726 Heavy, you're welcome. Qantas 726 Heavy, frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change approved. Qantas 726 Heavy, good day. Canberra Tower, November 894 Alpha Uniform, ready for takeoff at runway 17, remaining in the pattern. November 894 Alpha Uniform, line up and wait runway 17. Line up and wait runway 17, November 894 Alpha Uniform. November 894 Alpha Uniform, runway 17, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, November 894 Alpha Uniform. Canberra Tower, November 470 India Hotel, ready for takeoff at runway 17, remaining in the pattern. Attention all aircraft, please only request for takeoff when first in line. November 894 Alpha Uniform, frequency change approved. Good day. I'm sorry. November 470 India Hotel. Frequency change approved. November 894 Alpha Uniform. Good day. Canberra Tower, November 815 Mike Papa, ready for takeoff at runway 17, departing north. November 815 Mike Papa, runway 17, Cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 17, November 815 Mike Papa. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Enter straight in runway 17. Enter straight in runway 17, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. November 470 India Hotel, line up and wait runway 17. Line up and wait runway 17, November 470 India Hotel. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, number 1, runway 17, clear to land. Number 1, clear to land, runway 17, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Attention all aircraft, Canberra Tower is closing in 1 minute. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, is on final runway 17. Full stop. November 470 India Hotel, runway 17, cleared for takeoff, make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, November 470 India Hotel. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, you're already cleared to land, avoid unnecessary reports.
One thousand. $500, $400, $300, $100, $50, $40, $20, $10,
Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Alpha India Romeo Foxtrot 1, line up and wait runway 17. Line up and wait runway 17, Alpha India Romeo Foxtrot 1. Canberra ground, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxi into parking, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Southwest 1549 Super, taxi to runway 17, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 17, Southwest 1549 Super. Thank you. Good day, Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy. Mike Foxtrot 830 Heavy, you're welcome.